Hello students, welcome to the class once again. This is class 7th social science class and we are studying geography. We are studying lesson 1 environment and we will study about components of environment and dynamic environment today. Components of environment. Environment refers to everything that surrounds and influences an organism. Some of these things are biological and social, but other are physical or non-living. Components under the non-living things include water, air, soil, rocks, as well as conditions like temperature, humidity, and sunlight. Collectively, they are called the physical or abiotic components. The biological or the living components of the environments includes plants, animals, and other microorganisms. The biological environment depends on the physical environment, while the physical environment sustains the biological environment. The type of plants and animals found in a region are determined to a great extent by the physical environment. Each organism prefers a certain habitat or immediate environment. That is why we find coniferous trees in cold areas and broadleaf vegetation in areas where the temperature and rainfall are high. All organisms living in a particular habitat are interdependent. They are depend on each other. Thus, all living things in a biotic world not only interact with the physical environment but also with another. Ecology is the science that studies the interrelationship between the various life forms and their environment. Dynamic environment. The physical and biological environment interact with one another. Any change in the physical environment brings about a change in the biological environment and vice versa. While some changes take place slowly, others are more noticeable. The Earth's surface and land forms undergo changes continuously. There is evidence to show that the continents have drifted over hundreds of millions of years. The lofty Himalayas began forming some 60 million years ago from sediments lay at the bottom of an ancient sea. They rose to their present size about 2 million years ago. They are still rising and are being worn down continuously by rivers and glaciers. The Aravalli Hills were once higher than the Himalayas but have now been worn down. Changes brought about by floods, volcanoes, and earthquakes are sudden. The circulations of the air and water brings about changes in climatic condition in different seasons. Plants and animals adapt to the environment accordingly. All forms of life are found in the narrow zone of contact between air, water, and land. We call this zone as a biosphere. What we call biosphere. Changes in the atmosphere, hydrosphere, and lithosphere are bound to influence changes in the biosphere. Human beings, who are an important part of biological environment, are also subject to influences. They can, to some degree, mold or modify the immediate environment. However, they cannot change the environment completely. The after effects of some of the changes that human beings have brought about on the surface of the earth have caused damage. Destructions have endangered many species of plants and animals. Okay, students, see layers of the Earth's biosphere, and this is atmosphere, hydrosphere, and lithosphere. We will study man and environment and environmental problems in next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.